unaligned. So then, I'm sitting up here like, God, why you take me here? Because I don't want to read about this. Like, because I felt like his consequences was pretty severe. But God showed me or reminded me of a scripture in 1 Peter 5:8 that says, the enemy is like a prowling lion, seeking out whom he may devour. So although we don't have to face a physical lion nowadays, thank God for disobedience, we have a spiritual enemy. We have an enemy in the spirit prowling like a lion, ready to attack us when we are disobedient, when we are not aware and on guard to his spiritual devices. So disobedience can open doors, and not always instantly or dramatically, but subtly, you know? And so when you are chosen, right? When God has called you to do some great things in the earth, it may feel like, man, you can't do nothing. Like you always being called to a fast and everybody getting away with this and they doing this and they eating and feasting and whatever. But the greater the calling, the greater the accountability and the greater the target. You are being targeted by the enemy because he knows what you're about to do in the earth or what you're doing in the earth, and he don't want that to come to pass. So you got to be on extra guard, you know, extra guard. We can't play with the enemy because he ain't playing with us. Because the enemy is studying you and looking for any crack or crevice in. So if the Lord is personally calling you on a fast and you knowingly disobey him, that can lead to weakened discipline, a dull sensitivity to God because you quenching the spirit, you telling him no. And then also you being stuck in cycles that God is trying to break you free from. So if God called you to fast, it's like drop everything and do it because he knows what's going on in the spirit. He knows what the enemy is plotting against you. And fasting will thwart those plots and schemes. For a lot of you, God will be calling you to fast not only for yourself, but on the behalf of your family, on the behalf of your neighborhoods. God needs you to partner with him. And so it will behoove you to follow his instructions. Do not allow outside voices, do not allow distractions to deter you off of what God is calling you to do, because it will come with spiritual consequences. And I ain't trying to scare nobody, but I'm bringing awareness to the importance of fasting. We don't need the spiritual stagnation. We don't need the spiritual vulnerability. We need the protection. Jesus said, these do not come out but by fasting and prayer. So I need y'all to get on board. Don't let your flesh keep speaking. All right? So I hope this is a blessing to y'all. I love y'all. Later.